Hello Year 6 and welcome along to our lesson. So today we are going to be finishing off those smart infographic posters that you started last week. So last week, if you remember, we took some of the letters you'd made in Serif Draw, we pulled them across to Publisher and you started writing up what each letter stood for, and you were giving me examples of what that meant and how you could prevent that danger from happening in the future. We're going to carry that on today. So just to remind you, this is the sort of thing you're looking for. So this is my example that I've made. Yours will look something like that. Now, first thing you need to do is load yours. So if you were here last week, you should have saved it into your documents. It'll be saved in your documents. I did ask you to put it into an IT folder. So you'll need to go to File Explorer, open up, find your documents. So it'll say My Documents, and look for the publisher file in there. It'll probably be called something like Smart or Smart Poster Framework. So find that in your documents, open it up, and you're going to carry on with that today. If for whatever reason you can't find it or you weren't here last week, this example here on the right hand side is in the school shared ICT resources Smart Poster Framework. So you'll have to load that and you'll have to start from scratch. So you'll have to go in really fast if you can't find yours from last week. But fear not, because you have available to you all the notes that you made when we watched the Smart Crew videos, but also this information here on the board that is also available on paper as a waggle. So you've got all this information that will help you get the right things. Now, the success criteria are really going to help you out for each one of the letters. So we have our bronze, which is explain what each letter stands for. So everybody will be able to do that straight away. What does S stand for? What does M stand for? What does A stand for? What does R stand for? What does T stand for? So that's the bare minimum, but everybody's going to do better than that. So our silver is to explain how that rule will be used to keep you safe online. Okay, so let's take S is for safe, or let's take A is for accepting. And we could say, right, be careful what you accept online. Do not accept messages from strangers. It might contain something nasty or a virus. That would be explaining how you would use that rule to keep safe online. The gold is provide examples for each piece of advice. So it might be if you were playing a game online and somebody sent you a link to something, but you weren't sure what it was and you didn't know who they were, you shouldn't open that link. And that's an example of how I would use that accepting rule. And the challenge is to create your own images to support the point. So that was the creation of the letters. Now, at this point, I don't want to see anybody making their letters until they've got all their writing done. Getting the information down is more important right now. If you get all your information done, then you can go back and get more letters done. That's absolutely fine, but it has to be information finished before we go back on Serif Draw and try and finish off our letters. Okay, if you get everything done, fantastic. Can we make sure that you put the LI, which is right there, on your screen, right there somewhere, and today's date right at the top, both underlined. That would be absolutely fantastic. Now, at the end of the lesson, wherever you're up to, you're going to need to save it into your documents. So you'll need to go File, Save As. You'll see Documents, click on Documents, and then you'll be allowed to save it. If you've got that IT folder, you can put it in there again. Okay, but it has to go in your documents. If you just click Save, it may not save properly, particularly if you've loaded up My Framework from the school shared area. Okay, right. Best of luck, guys. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you get done. And remember, we're going to try and get these on our wall, so there's lots of room on our display for your best work to go up there. So make sure it's really good stuff that we'll be proud to have on our wall. I will look forward to seeing it all, and best of luck. Bye for now.